Hello, everybody, and welcome to Minster, Ohio, where the Minster Wildcats play host to the Knoxville Rangers. I'm Matt Everidge. I'm here with Ron Cruzy. Minster coming in today, having a pretty good season. They're 15-8, and in league play.
Yeah, in league play, they're 4-4. They play in the tournament tomorrow night, which would be Wednesday. They play Lincoln View, who defeated Perry on Saturday.
Minster, a very senior-led team. On the other side of the field, we got the Knoxville Rangers coming in with a 2-18-1 record. Not a season that they really wanted to talk about much this year.
Right, they're still searching for some answers. Too many errors, giving teams too many outs, and that's a hard way to play here in the MAC. And also, the base running mistakes and, just all kinds of things they're trying to correct, and they're running out of time to do that. And they would like nothing better than to correct those tonight.
Well, hang with us, guys. We're going to be right back with starting lineups and keys to the game after a word from our sponsors here on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minster, Ohio. I'm Matt Everidge. Beside me is Ron Cruzy. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go into keys of the game for Minster. So, Ron, we'll let you have it.
Okay, the first one is they need to be aggressive. They need to, especially on the base paths, they need New Knoxville to make plays on their defense, which they've been struggling with this year. So the more aggressive they can get, the better off they're going to be. The second one is overconfidence. I don't think Coach Witz is going to let that happen, but they don't want to come in here overconfident because you get knocked off when you do that.
All right, we'll go over the starting lineup for Minster. Behind the plate, you're going to have number 37, Stubbs. Pitching will be number 12, Heitkamp. On first is number 34, Frick. Second, number 3, Lemco. On short, number 22, Falk. On third, number 17, Nixon. In left, number 16, Hoelscher. Center, number 7, Eiting. And right is going to be number 11, Brown. We should mention tonight is senior night. Minster has all 7 seniors in that they have on their team. We'd like to acknowledge them now. Number 22, Peter Falk. Number 16, Brett Hoelscher. Number 17, Josh Nixon. Number 34, Reed Frick. Number 12, Kyle Heitkamp. Number 11, Ryan Brown. And number 7, Alex Eiting. And on the Knoxville side, we would like to recognize their seniors, number 8, Hunter McMurray. Number 4, Logan Leffel. And number 2, Jonah Loggeman.
Yeah, Minster, all the positions are taken by seniors except for the catcher, Ben Stubbs, and the second baseman, Alex Lemcool.
And Minster with a very old team. Record shows it coming in, with a decent record. They got Lincoln View tomorrow night here. Up to bat for New Knoxville's number 8, Hunter McMurray. He'll be followed by Leffel and top.
McMurray comes in the game batting .364 on the season.
First ball fouled back for a strike. New Knoxville going to be looking to get an early start here if they can. The quicker they can get people on and get a run across, they play more comfortable in the lead. They haven't been in the lead much this year, but they do play more comfortable that way. Nice shot out to left, and that's going to be caught by Hoelscher for out number 1.
Put a pretty good swing on that ball, did McMurray.
Coming up now is going to be number 4, Logan Leffel.
Kyle Heitkamp, a senior, comes in the game with 20 2/3 innings under his belt this season, has a 1.02 ERA, 14 strikeouts, and 6 walks.
So I remember calling a game here not so long ago with Maria Stein, and we had Minster's good pitcher, and Maria Stein had a good pitcher. Kind of made it to the majors now, and definitely seen a lot of good ball play here on this field. You know, the 2011-2012 state champions is Minster. It's going to be ground over to short, picked up, thrown to first, and out number 2. So a 6-3 play from Falk to Frick, and that is out number 2. Coming up now is going to be number 5, Nick Top.
Leffel just went with that pitch. He didn't try to pull it. He just went wherever the ball was pitched, and unfortunately for him, he hit it on the ground.
If you're just joining us, we are in the top of the first. Rangers have had 2 up, 2 down. Pop fly and a ground out, bringing up their 3rd batter. Ball low, called for a ball. Even the count, 1-1.
Top comes in the game batting .292.
Be a ball high. On deck is number 2, Jonah Loggeman. It's going to be ball in the dirt.
Top will be back next year. He's only a junior.
The Rangers very heavy with juniors. I believe they have 6 juniors total. Setting up for a bunt, pulls back, and that's going to be a walk. So Top will take first. Coming at the bat is going to be the cleanup batter, number 2, Jonah Loggeman.
Loggeman comes in with a .202 average. Playing center field this afternoon.
Nathan Tinderman will be on deck. He's normally the cleanup hitter for the Rangers.
And Jonah is a sophomore.
Bunted back into the net. Quickly down, no balls, 2 strikes.
Top was off and running on the pitch. The ball was fouled back. I'm not sure, you know, with 2 out, maybe there was a sign missed. I'm not sure.
Coach West has the call in to his batter. I have seen the Rangers attempt to bunt many times with 2 strikes. That's going to get Top the second base. He's going to steal, so Nick Top now on second.
Picked a good pitch to go on there. That ball was low and inside, and nice stop there by Stubbs, but unable to even get a throw off.
Where's the number 5 well with the belly flop slide? And swing and a miss for strike number 3, so give Heitkamp his first strikeout, and that's the end of the inning. So after a half inning, scores tied 0-0 here on NKTelco Sports.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today.
Innovation, it's all around us. NKTelco developed a fiber network in our communities over 10 years ago when the competitors were only thinking about it. Increasing bandwidth to make it convenient for the whole family to enjoy online entertainment and gaming. With our IPTV solution, you can enjoy over 80 HD channels, providing quality TV and movies for the whole family, and even take them on the go with our Watch TV Everywhere app. All this from a company that believes in local customer service from people you know and trust. NKTelco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minster, Ohio, with this league matchup between the Rangers of New Knoxville and the Wildcats of Minster. With New Knoxville in the field, we'll go ahead and we'll go to the keys of the game for New Knoxville.
First key for New Knoxville is errors. They need to cut down on the errors. We saw a game about a week and a half ago, maybe, they had 5 errors in the first 2 innings. So it's been a reoccurring problem throughout the season, and tonight would be a good night for them to play a good, solid defensive game. The other thing is base running. They make a lot of base running mistakes, and that is just comes from they just need to play and get that experience.
Well, Falk laid down the first pitch in, and it was a nice bunt, just dribbled foul. So strike one on him. We'll go ahead and we'll go over the starting lineup for New Knoxville. At catching, we're going to have Nathan Murgus. Pitching will be number 18, Jake Blitch. First base, Nate Tinderman. Second, Logan Leffel. Short, Hunter McMurray. Third, Nick Top. Left will be Zach Newman. Center will be Jonah Loggeman. And then right will be number 12, Brandon Puckett. Again on the mound is number 18, Jake Blitch. Quickly, the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. Peter Falk up to bat, number 22, going to be followed by Brett Hoelscher and Josh Nixon.
Falk comes in with a .377 batting average.
Ball low.
He's walked 11 times this season, so he's on his way for number 12.
And out of 5 pitches, 4 balls, and that'll put the first player on. This is where Minster has excelled on the base running. They will try to get home to second as quick as possible. Look for Coach Mike Wiss to possibly lay down a bunt and run. So senior Brett Hoelscher up to bat, number 16. Gonna be a ball high.
Hoelscher's a .328 hitter, so they can be very selective here. You know, 1 strike out of 5 pitches.
You definitely want to make them pitch to you. And the runner goes.
Got
Looks like
hit.
it's going to get hit by Hoelscher hit with the ball, so he's going to get first. So put Peter Falk on second, Brett Hoelscher on first. Number 17, Josh Nixon coming up.
Nixon comes in batting .275. He has 3 triples, 3 doubles.
Game time temp today, 70 degrees with a nice wind going back to the fence. So if they get underneath it, they might be able to take one out. Nixon attempting to bunt. Ball passes by, and the base runners advance without giving up the out on the bunt. Now a sacrifice fly will score one. Look for Nixon to be swinging away.
Nixon leads the team this year in 16 RBIs.
Ball low. Bilch having a little bit of problem trying to get in there with the strike zone.
He
That's
hit
going to be
him.
another one hit, so that's the second batter hit in a row. Surprised we don't see Coach Saylor coming out to talk to his pitcher, calm him down a little bit. But at any rate, bases are loaded, no outs for Alex Lemco, the cleanup batter for Minster.
Blitch has kind of a sidearm delivery there. It almost looks like he wants to go down under.
There's a strike called.
But it's parallel to the ground, so sidearm delivery. And you have to be pretty well adapted to that to get that over, because the ball would have a tendency to run back in on right-handed hitter.
He does have that sidearm pitch. Kind of reminds you of Kozar throwing a ball. They're going to have a play at home. They're saying it came off of the mound, so that'll be a foul ball, even the count.
Yeah, hit it off his foot.
Nice dribbler. I don't think the base runner really knew what to do there. So, again, we got Falk, Hoelscher, and Nixon on first, second, and third. Bases loaded. Count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Blitch could definitely use a strikeout here.
So he's probably got his left puppy there barking at him.
That's in the dirt. Good job by the catcher, Murgus, getting it down and keeping it in front of him. Count evens 2-2.
He needs a strikeout here. The left side of the infield's playing in. The right side, the first baseman's playing in. The second baseman's playing back.
It's going to be a fly out to left, and that's going to go foul. So keeps the count the same, 2-2, no out. Done a really nice job with this field. The new fencing they got up to protect the houses around it. Just a really nice field to come watch a baseball game.
Lemco comes in batting .349.
Doing a good job of battling at the plate.
There's a
Took
solid
something
hit.
off that, and that's going to hit the gap, and you're going to bring at least 3 in. Coach Wiss is sending all 3 of them, and that's a stand-up double for cleanup hitter Alex Lemco. So quickly the Rangers find themselves down 3-0. And the bad thing on that is that it was 3 RBIs, but all the base runners were given the bases.
Nice job there of base running for Josh Nixon. He didn't break stride at all. He knew that ball was in the gap, and he took off and scored all the way from first base.
Coming up now is going to be number 34, senior Reed Frick.
You know, that's just one of the little things that go unnoticed a lot of times, you know, the base running there. Nixon has a lot of experience, and he did everything right there. He just took off, knew where the outfielders were playing, and never broke stride from first.
Yeah, I do believe Nixon has played since he was a freshman. His brother JR was here for a while, and they both played together. JR a couple years older than Josh. It's going to be swung, hit over to short, picked up, thrown, and out number 1, but not before Lemco gets over to third. So Frick did his job on getting him over to third base. Coming in now is going to be number 37, Ben Stubbs.
Stubbs comes in batting .246. He has 10 RBIs for the Wildcats this season.
Blitz really needing to get that second out before he gives up that 4th run. That's going to be popped out to right.
And that's going to be far enough to bring a runner in from third.
Bucket with the ball, brings it into his cutoff. But like you said, in comes Lemco, so that's going to be 4 scored. Nice sacrifice fly by Stubbs. Number 12, Kyle Heitkamp, another senior coming up. When you got this much senior leadership, the base running and all that, that should be there. And we all know Coach Mike Wiss, he does a good job every year with his team. Very well coached. It's going to be fouled off over to the backstop.
And Kyle Heitkamp comes in with only 3 plate appearances on the season. Getting his opportunity to play here on senior night.
It's going to be batted right up off of the home plate. Foul ball, so quickly 2 strikes on their number 7 batter, Heitkamp. Heitkamp back in the batter's box. Rangers still playing relatively shallow in the infield. That's going to be popped out to center. Loggeman gets underneath it, makes the catch, and that's out number 3, but the damage was done. 4 runs come across for Minster, leading 4-0 after 1. We'll be right back here on NKTelco Sports.
Hello? Anybody home? This bed's too soft. This bed's too hard.
That one, it's from Francis Furniture.
I like it.
Find your just right at Francis Furniture.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. so we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish, and so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minster, Ohio, where the Rangers find themselves down 4-0, but coming up to bat. They had 4 players get to bat the last inning, so coming up is going to be number 17, Nathan Tinderman, followed by Brandon Puckett and Zach Newman.
Leading off the inning for the Rangers, the first baseman, Nathan Tinderman.
So number 17, Nathan Tinderman, first baseman, steps into bat, his first attempt. Be a ball high.
Tinderman comes in batting .230, playing first base this afternoon for the Rangers.
Ball low. So Tinderman quickly up, 2-0 in the count. It's kind of striking. You look at the scoreboard, and it's 4-0 right now, but there was only 1 hit in that bottom half of the first. 2 players hit by a pitch, 1 walk, and that was 3 of the 4 runs that came across. Ball high, count now 3-1 on Tinderman. Number 12, Brandon Puckett on deck. And that'll be a ball 4. So Nathan Tinderman takes first. Coming up to bat's going to be number 12, Brandon Puckett, the right fielder.
He's a junior, and he comes in the game batting .228.
Tinderman taking a nice lead off first. It's going to be a strike called, about chest level. That's going to be dribbled back over to the third baseman, Nixon. Nixon throws to first, throwing error, but we got a trip. The player tripped over top of the first baseman. Possible pickle now for third between Tinderman and the third baseman. Puckett's now trying to attempt to take third. He might want to get back to second, so put Tinderman out at home. So a running error by the Rangers gets out number 1. But Brandon Puckett does make it to second. Coming up to bat now is number 14, Zach Newman.
Yeah, that's just another base running blunder there. You know, you're down 4-0, and there was nobody out, and he got caught halfway between third and home.
Swinging a miss by Newman. Newman playing left field today for the Rangers. Be a ball high. Puckett getting a serious lead out there on second.
You definitely don't want to get picked off. Trailing by 4.
And that'll be a strike called, so quickly 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Anything hit in front of him, he needs to stay there. Anything hit behind him, he needs to advance to third.
Number 9, Nathan Murgus on deck. And that's going to be strike 3 looking on Newman. So number 9, Nathan Murgus now coming up to bat. And that kind of, watching Nathan take off his gear to come over to bat, that's kind of the thought on the Knoxville side. There's only 1 out, but yet your catcher isn't even taking his equipment off. They're afraid they're going to get 2 out somehow before you can even get up. But that's kind of the mindset that the team's in with the 2-18 record. So Murgus up to bat for his first at bat. It's going to be popped up over the fence or off the fence.
Yeah, you have to be thinking baseball all the time. You got 7 innings at least to play. Know the situation.
Quickly, Murgus steps out, take a break. Back in the batter's box, down 0-1 in the count. Puckett still on second base for Knoxville. It's going to be sent up the middle. Nice pickup by the second baseman and throwing him out. So Lemco with a very nice play out there, right on the opposite side of the bag, but still gets the out, and the score remains 4-0 after 1.5. We'll be right back after a message from our sponsors on NKTelco Sports.
Is it time to upgrade your inefficient system? Then let New Knoxville Supply install new water furnace geothermal. Calculate your savings and see how you can save up to 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs. Save even more with the 30% renewable tax credit. Water furnace geothermal from New Knoxville Supply offers the safest, cleanest, and most efficient means to heat and cool your home. Call us for a free estimate and be sure to ask us about the Water Furnace Symphony app. It's all at newknoxvillesupply.com.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minster, Ohio. While we got a second here, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco Sports, NKTelco, Francis Furniture, Fowler's TV, New Knoxville Supply, Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, 4U Office Supplies, Wagner's IGA, and St. Mary's Trucking. We'd also like to thank our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank, Think First, our replay sponsor, Sydney Body Car Star, Keys to the Game sponsor, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. And our Player of the Game sponsors, will be one for each team. For New Knoxville, it'll be from Main Street Station, and for New Bremen, it'll be the Subway from New Bremen. Also, NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school boys baseball. Today's game can be seen on Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Wednesday, May 11th, and Thursday, May 12th at 6 p.m. Coming up to bat is going to be number 11, Ryan Brown, followed by Eating and Falk.
We'll see once here if an inning under his belt, if Blitz has his control a little bit better after hitting two batters, walking one in the first, and then base clearing double.
First pitch in is a strike, so Bilch doing a good job. Blitch. We got to get that down. Blitch. One ball, one strike to senior Ryan Brown. Brown playing right field today for Minster.
He's only had 2 at-bats here this season.
Ball in the dirt.
Just another senior getting a chance to display his talent.
I think that's a good thing by Coach. You know, it is senior night. Get them all in there. Give them opportunities that they've probably worked for 4 years here at the program. And
definitely. Well, you see that in a lot of sports. Possibly the last home game. They're not sure if the Thursday game will be played or not.
So, fourth pitch is a ball, and on base now is Ryan Brown on first with senior number 7, Alex Eiding, coming up to bat.
Alex has had 11 at-bats this season, batting .364.
Nice batting average for your number 9 batter. Ball inside. So quickly, Blitz falling behind. Really needing a strong inning. You don't want to give any more to these Wildcats. Ball high.
Of those 11 at-bats, he's had 4 hits and 5 RBIs, so he's got good production out of those 4 hits.
Nothing wrong with taking advantage of the opportunities given. Going to be fouled off the net. Strike 1 called, so 2 balls, 1 strike. No outs. bottom of the second. That's going to be a ball high. So far, we've had 8 pitches this inning and 1 on base and a 3-1 count on the second batter. So there's a strike down the middle, and they're going to give him second. Nobody covered, so the shortstop and the second baseman just miscommunicating. Wide open base, so advancing over is Ryan Brown to second base. Give him a steal.
That was just about a delayed steal. I'm not sure he took off before the catcher caught it.
And strike is called, so we're on a full count. Well, they're saying that's a strikeout, so 3 strikes. So out number 1, that's a K for Blitch. That's what he needs. Coming up to bat now is the top of the order, number 22, Peter Falk.
He walked in the first inning.
Ball in the dirt.
Ended up scoring the first run for the Wildcats.
Murgus doing a nice job behind the plate, keeping the ball in front of him when it matters with base runners on. That one's past him, and that's going to give third base over to Brown, so quickly.
Yeah, pass ball.
Now a deep hit will score the 5th run for Minster. Be a ball high. 3 balls, no strikes to Falk.
It looks like he's thrown all fastballs the way it looks. We're at a bad angle for that, but I don't see any off-speed curveballs.
On a 3-1 count, hits the gap, so that'll bring in Brown and give Falk a single on the left side of the field. Number 16, Brett Hoelscher now coming up.
That's only Minster's second hit of the game, but 2 hits have turned into 5 runs.
Timeout called, and looks like Blitch is going to be pulled.
Going to have Leffel.
So there'll be a bunch of changes on Knoxville's side here with that happening. I really thought we'd see Brandon Puckett come in from right. So Blitch is out. Coming in from the dugout to play short is number 11. So looks like Logan Leffel will go to pitch. We'll go ahead and we'll take a break while all this is happening here on NKTelco Sports.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minster. We have number 11, Jared Osborne, going out to second. Blitch will be done for the game. That will also take out the DH player with Cory Cook. That was who was going to be batting for him. So,
well, yeah, I think
they move Osborne to bat at that point, would it not? Pass ball, and that's going to be another runner going over to second.
Yeah, I think they can keep Cook in there as the DH.
We'll see in the top of the order because that spot's coming up to bat, so we'll see what Coach Saylor sends in. And quickly, 2 pass balls by Leffel, and that's going to put the base runner all the way around to third. So Falk now on third base, and things are just getting worse for the Rangers. 2 pitches and 2 balls. That's going to be hit deep. No, they're saying time.
Timeout. A balk. They call it a balk. On
So
level.
balk on level, and that's going to give the runner an automatic advance and walk in, and it leaves the count at 2 balls, no strikes. So quickly the score up 6-0. Minster, only 1 out. And strike called. So nice job by Leffel blowing that off and just getting the pitch in there where he needs it. Ball high. Logan, one of the seniors for New Knoxville, playing tonight. That's going to be ball 4 high.
Now batting the third baseman.
So up to bat now is going to be number 17, Josh Nixon.
And he was hit by a pitch in the first inning also. Scored the 3rd run for the Wildcats.
On deck after Nixon will be Lemco. Throw back over to first. Base runner safe. That's going to be batted foul. Nixon looking like he had some bad intentions for that ball. Strike 1 called.
He just has a nice, smooth swing. The ball seems to just jump off his bat. It hits a lot of line drives.
There's another one. Popped right out to center.
Oh, nice catch
catch by the center fielder. So good job and nice hustle by number 2, Jonah Loggeman, for out number 2.
Yeah, he came a long way to get that ball. You know, left-handed hitter. He's playing him at least straight away, maybe a little bit to the right center. He came all the way to left center and made a nice play on the ball.
Looks like he might have shook himself up out in center. Up to bat now is number 3, Alex Lemco, the cleanup. I believe he's the one that brought them all in.
Yep. Alex had the double that cleared the bases in the first inning, and then he also made a real nice play there at second base here in the top of the second.
Going for second, and they got it. So Osborne with the catch, just not able to tag. Count now, 2 balls, no strikes. Again, 3 straight pitches, 3 straight balls. I believe this was the count when Lemco let loose. And ball 4, so he's taking his base. Coming up to bat now is going to be number 34, Reed Frick.
Grounded out to short in the first inning for the first out.
So Rangers got to force at any base. Leffel got the sign. It's in the dirt, and that's got a possible pickle. They dropped the ball, just throwing it back to the pitcher. Simple mistakes.
Real nice hustle there by Hoelscher.
So give Hoelscher third base now. Nixon still on, Lemco on first. There goes Lemco to second, going to be a hit and run. Throw to first for the out, and that is an out for a 5-3 third out. But damage did come across. 2 more came across for Minster. Score now 6-0. Minster leads at the end of 2.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you. Take a drive to the premier Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership at Bud's in Salina. Enjoy our huge inventory, including the Ram 1500, Jeep, and Chrysler Town & Country. Top-rated Ram dealer in the surrounding area. Convenient 6-day service center with Saturday hours, Monday through Thursday until 8 p.m. Bud's has an extensive business link vehicle offering with the Ram ProMaster 4500, 5500 truck series. Stop by Bud's today at Route 127 in Salina.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minster, Ohio, where Minster's enjoying a 6-0 lead. Coming up to bat is going to be number 7, Cory Cook. Then we'll be back to the top of the order. But the biggest thing up on that board is 6 runs with only 2 hits, Ron.
Right, and you just, if you're a Ranger, you're giving them way too many base runners by walking. Probably 4 walks in the game, 2 hit batsmen. And, you're just giving them a free pass there, and it doesn't take very many hits to get them in. And give Minster credit when there's base runners out there. They're getting the key hit at the right time.
Knoxville has had base runners on. They've stranded people on both innings and then gave up a couple of outs just on base running errors. Cook with a dribbler back over to the pitcher. And that will be out number 1. So, coming up to bat will be number 8, Hunter McMurray, followed by number 4, Logan Leffel.
For the Rangers, the shortstop, number 8, Hunter McMurray.
McMurray flied out to left field his first time up. And probably the hardest hit ball New Knoxville has had so far in this game.
Yeah, McMurray, one of the team leaders, one of the seniors on the team. It's going to be sent right back over to third, picked up by Nixon, thrown over to first, and that is out number 2. So quickly, 2 up, 2 down in the top of the third. Number 4, Logan Leffel, now coming up to bat.
That was a nice play there by Nixon going to his left, and that ball come up on him, but he's able to make the play and the good throw for the out.
So Leffel hoping to help his own cause here. It's going to be fouled back.
Logan grounded out to short his first time up, coming in the game batting .296.
It's going to just be a slap hit over to short. Thrown to first in time, and out number 3. Another good job by Falk to get thrown over to Frick. And that's the end of 2 innings, or 2.5. Minster leads 6-0. We'll be right back after a message from NKTelco Sports.
Our communities are filled with history, culture, and ambition. People who put others first. We are a bank that is defined by what we do, not just who we are. We build relationships. We grow businesses. We support communities. We advise the people that matter most to us, our customers. Stop in at any of our 5 locations, sign up for internet banking, or download our mobile app to better serve you. We can assist you with your next loan, personal accounts, investments, or business needs. Think first. First National Bank. Member FDIC.
Hello? I've been in an accident. My van's not drivable, and I have my kids, and they need to get to school,
Ma'am.
but I can't.
Ma'am, relax. We'll take care of it.
Thank you.
At Sydney Body Car Star, we don't just take care of your vehicle, we take care of you. With Enterprise Rent-A-Car on site, we get you back to your daily routine with minimal interruptions, returning your car and your family back to normal. Sydney Body Car Star. Relax. We'll take it from here.
We went to Jared.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minster, Ohio, where Minster is leading 6-0. Coming up to bat, it's going to be number 37, Ben Stubbs, followed by Heitkamp and Brown here at the bottom of the third. Rangers already had a pitching change. Logan Leffel out pitching. Jared Osborne came in and relieved him on second. Would like to mention we got Lou Ross behind the mound today, 8 years experience, and then Dane Cook is 13 years experience out there calling the bases. think I have those names flipped, actually.
Yeah, Dane Cook's behind the plate.
That's going to be hit by a pitch, so Ben Stubbs, one pitch, gets a base. Third batter hit by the Rangers today. Coming up now is going to be number 12, Kyle Heitkamp.
You might want to put their protective gear on.
Yeah, I bet you their catcher don't drop too many things on his way out. I mean, you've seen how that was Stubbs, their catcher. I don't think that Nathan Murgus has enough equipment on for himself either. He's taken a couple off the chest. That's going to be popped up. That could be trouble, and it just went foul. So takes the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Heitkamp flied out to center his first time up to bat.
And Minster's made good contact all the way around, rather hitting the ball deep or getting hit by the ball. Either way, they're making contact with the ball. And that's going to be popped out over to right, caught by Brandon Puckett out there for out number 1.
Ryan Brown.
Coming up to bat now is going to be number 11, Ryan Brown, playing right today.
He drew a base on balls to lead off the second inning, and he scored the Wildcats' 5th run of the game.
So ball outside. Rangers just haven't found the strike zone today. Struggling on the mound with both players so far. There's a pop out to left. Getting underneath it will be Newman. Throws it back in, and quickly the Rangers have 2 out.
The center fielder, Alex.
So that brings up number 7, Alex Eiding. And then back to the top of the order for the Wildcats.
He was called out on strikes in the second inning.
Leffel still looking for his first strikeout. Strike 1 called.
Yeah, he couldn't hold up there. He tried to check his swing, couldn't get it done. Came in the game batting .364. We talked about he had 11 at bats, so he now has 12 at bats, 4 hits.
That's a swing fouled right over top of the new netting here. So he's down, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on. It's going to be dribbler right over the top. Top throws over to Tinderman, and that is out number 3. So a 5-3 third out for the Rangers. Find themselves down 6-0 here on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Welcome back to Minster, Ohio, where the Wildcats are leading 6-0 against the Knoxville Rangers. Coming up to bat this inning will be Top, Loggeman, followed by Tinderman. So pretty much the meat of the order for New Knoxville, looking to get back in this game. Minster scored 6 runs off of 2 hits and 1 error. The guests are 0 for 0 for 0, so the Rangers looking for their first hit of the game.
Aaron Ernst is now pitching for the Wildcats.
So first pitch by Ernst, wearing number 2 today. Not for sure if we can see where Heitkamp got moved in the field or not. All the jersey numbers on the back for.
Ernst comes in the game. He's got 26 innings under his belt this season. Giving up 17 hits, an ERA of .27. 33 strikeouts and 4 walks.
Pretty good stats coming in. Count now 2 balls, 1 strike to Nick Top. It's going to be a bouncer over to second. Hard to handle. Top with the run, and it looks like he's safe. He just chugged it out. So the first runner is on for New Knoxville. Frick held the ball well, did a good job of getting the ball from Lemco, but
giving him an error on that play. So New Knoxville is yet to get their first hit.
Jonah Loggeman, number 2, now up to bat.
Ernst's record this year is 3-1. Boy, caught him leaning there.
That was close. Top was definitely committed way out on a lead. I mean, he has a serious lead.
I'm not sure where he's going, 6-0. Need base runners.
Yep, he's
more
definitely
more than him at second.
And this is kind of where Knoxville's falling apart. It's more of an individual sport instead of a team sport that you see on the other side of the field. And he's going for second, and he's going to be safe in. So give Nick Top another steal. I mean, I'm sure he's getting the green light from the coach. So, I mean, don't want to question what the coach's calls are, but
he is 12 of 12 on stolen bases. That makes him 13 out of 13. But, you know, again, the situation sure didn't call for a steal at second.
Now 2 strikes, and Knoxville still trying to bunt with Loggeman. It's going to be ball high. Top with a serious lead off of second. Loggeman down, 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's going to be a ball high.
Jonah struck out in the first inning.
Still no outs here for the Rangers. Got 1 in scoring position. It's going to be fouled off. Sounded like that hit near the hands on the bat.
Yeah, he got around late, but he did protect the plate. That's what he has to do now. The count is 2-2.
That's going to be a ground dribbler picked up by Nixon, thrown, and that's going to be out number 1. And the Rangers come in, and he is safe, so Top comes all the way from second on that dribbler to score, giving the Rangers their first run. Coming up to bat now is going to be number 17, Nathan Tinderman.
Number 17, Nathan Tinderman.
So the Rangers now down by 5.
Nathan drew a base on balls in the second inning to lead off.
A strike called. And that's going to be off the dirt. Would have been a much easier way to score there than what we just seen, but
yeah, when I looked up, I thought he was a goner. He was about halfway to home when the play was made at first, but first baseman was just slow getting the ball out of his glove. That was Frick. By the time he got it out of his glove, he made a decent throw, just a little late.
It was right where it needed to be to try to tag him out. And strike 3 called with Tinderman looking at all 3 pitches. Coming up to bat now is going to be number 12, Brandon Puckett. Puckett playing right field.
Puckett got on an error by the third baseman on the throw back in the second inning.
So ball inside. Rangers looking to continue here. Already scoring 1 at the top of the 4th. It's going to be a ball in the dirt.
Nixon came in. They made a nice play charging the ball, but on his throw. The throw sailed to the dugout side of first base and got past the first baseman.
It's going to be a slap hit over to shallow center. And that'll be collected by Eiding, and that's the end of the inning. So the Rangers score 1, but still find themselves down 6-1 here at Minster. We'll be right back after a break from our sponsors on NKTelco Sports.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today. NKTelco is your hometown provider. We are Northwest Ohio's leading independent broadband company that brings fiber to your home. Larger competitors talk about it, but we've been delivering our fiber network for over 10 years, guaranteeing more bandwidth and services, over 80 HD channels, Echo Whole Home DVR, interactive channel guides, in-demand, internet-based phone systems, and local news and sports channels. Innovative, futuristic, and cost-effective.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minster, Ohio, where the Rangers are down 6-1 to the Wildcats. Looks like the Minster is going to be doing some changing of the lineup. What we have written down so far is going to be number 22, Peter Falk. It's going to be followed by Brett Hoelscher and Josh Nixon, unless we have some changes in the lineup. So, number 22, Peter Falk, coming up to bat. While we got a second here, NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school boys baseball. Today's game can be seen on Channel 3 or in high def on 503, May 11th and 12th at 6 p.m. You can also watch the games on demand at nktelco.net. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, St. Mary's Trucking, Wagner IGA, 4U Office Supplies, Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Francis Furniture, NKTelco, NKTelco Sports, Minster Dental, and Minster Bank. First pitch in is a ball to number 22, Peter Falk.
Falk walked in the first inning, scored the first run for the Wildcats, singled in the second inning, and scored the sixth run for the Wildcats. That's a long fly ball.
That could be trouble, and that is over the head and all the way to the fence. He's taking 2, coming for 3. He's going to be down, and that is a triple for Falk, leading off Minster here in the top or the bottom of the 4th. So quickly, Minster's got 1 in scoring position. Up now is number 16, senior Brett Hoelscher.
Nice job running the bases. Coach Wiss waved him on the whole way and did a nice job sliding on the home plate side of third away from any tag that would be made.
And Zach Newman couldn't get back quick enough. Did a good job playing it off the fence to get it back in. Very deep fence out there at 343 feet. And 2 balls in the dirt.
That was a one hopper, I think, off the fence.
So Hoelscher quickly up in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. And a third one straight in the dirt.
Nice job there by Murgus, getting down on his knees, taking that ball off his chest protector, keeping it in front of him, not allowing the run to come in from third.
That's going to be popped up. Brandon running over. Puckett just not quite able to get underneath the ball. So foul ball takes the count to 3 balls, 1 strike, no out.
And once again, you saw a little thing there. Hoelscher came back Falk came back to third to tag up there in case that ball's caught in foul territory. He was going to score.
And that's going to be a ball outside, so they now have them on the corners with Falk on third and Hoelscher on first. Coming up to bat's number 17, Josh Nixon. Nixon with a couple good plays in the field from third.
He was hit by a pitch in the first inning and scored the third run for the Wildcats. And in the second inning, he flied out to center field.
And that's going to be a single right out to right field. That will score one. Base runners hold up on second, though, so put Nixon on first, Hoelscher on second, and an RBI of Falk coming across the plate. Score now 7-1, Minster leading.
That's the Josh Nixon we've come to see there. He just lined that ball right out to right field. Nice, easy swing, and always makes solid contact the way it seems.
He does a good job in about any sport he plays. He was point guard for the basketball team. He was the quarterback for the football team. Just seems like he got a good head on his shoulder, plays well, plays smart. Takes what you give him. Number 3, Alex Lemco now up to bat. Lemco's had a real good game so far.
Yeah, he had that double to clear the bases in the first inning. He walked in the second inning and had a real nice defensive play out there at second base to end an inning.
Nixon does have good wheels out there on first, and they just having another issue.
They fell asleep.
And that's quickly advances the runner to third. So now Brett Hoelscher on third base. Nixon on first. Look for Nixon to steal now, especially with them giving him a huge lead. Nobody's even covering first.
There was no communication there when Hoelscher went to third. Again, a delayed type steal. He waited, the pitcher got it, hung his head down a little bit, and he just took off. Nobody covering third.
And Nixon already on the run prior to the pitch even being pitched, because Tinderman's not even on first, checking him back. So quickly Minster gets him on second and third. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, Lemco. And that's ball high.
I got a full count. You do have first base open, but well, you just can't afford to give him any more base runners.
And that's going to be popped out to center. That will score 1. That's picked up, thrown in, dribbler home. But another score does come across. So Brett Hoelscher with the score. Nixon advances to third on the sacrifice. Laid out by Lemco. So Reed Frick would normally be up to bat. Looks like it's going to be number 31, Hoelscher, coming in. Do not have a first name on him.
I think it's Jared Osborne.
So we'd assume that senior Reed Frick is done for the day. Got him now in the books, so we're good to go to continue. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Josh Nixon on third.
Jared Osborne comes in with a .293 batting average, been at the plate 41 times, so that's.
And Nixon comes in and scores on the wild pitch. So pass ball brings in another run. So now we're 9-1. Minster leading. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out on Hoelscher. Coach Mike West doing a good job of, with his runners on the bases, not making any mistakes in the field. And that's going to be a grounder over to short, picked up by the Rangers, thrown over. So Hunter McMurray with a nice throw over to Tinderman, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, McMurray showed a nice strong arm there from the hole, threw a rope over there to Tinderman.
So number 37, Ben Stubbs up to bat. Bases have been cleared off. 3 have come across here in this bottom of the 4th.
Ben had a sacrifice fly to right field to score a run in the first inning, or to bat in a run. And he was hit by a pitch in the 3rd inning.
Since Leffel's been in, 7 runs have come across. Or let me correct that. 5 runs have come across. Rangers down 9-1. Ball outside takes the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. On deck is number 12, Kyle Heitkamp. Let me correct that. Aaron Ernst will come in since he replaced Heitkamp at pitching. So Aaron Ernst in now.
Ernst comes in batting .216. He has 37 plate appearances, 12 walks.
So first pitch in is a strike. Swing and a miss, ball in the dirt. Runner's going, and he is going to be safe. So it's another steal given to Stubbs quickly on second. Clearing off the base. It's nice to see him having the breakaway bases here in Minster. All around good field. Had a lot of rain here in West Central Ohio today. The field was game ready at 5 o'clock.
Field is in really good condition.
A little bit of a dig up over by first, but that's about it. I was talking to their lawn maintenance guy about 2 o'clock today, and he was talking about how they don't use the normal red mixture out there that most of the places around here do. So it absorbs well. I mean, the proof's in the pudding. We're playing a game tonight. Counts now, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to number 2, Aaron Ernst. That's going to be fouled up and over the net. So there's a free baseball for the house gutter.
Oop, made it off the roof. Yeah, nice afternoon here for baseball. A slight breeze.
And that's going to be a driving hit out to center. Caught there by Loggeman for out number 3, but 3 more came across. Score now 9-1 at the end of 4 here on NKTelco Sports.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier Sofa and Sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minster. We're in the top of the 5th, so that means the good song, Take Me Out to the Ball Game. So we'll hand it over to Ron Cruzy and let him sing along with it while they're singing it on the field. Ron, you're up.
I don't think I want to interrupt him. I can't hear him anyway.
Can't hear him either. That's why the fans at home would like to hear you sing it.
I'll be darned. I thought they had me scheduled in, but evidently not.
Well, NKTelco Sports does. If you're just joining us, the Rangers are down 9-1 to the Minster Wildcats. Wildcats coming in today. Already won their first game, so they're getting close to regionals. They have another game tomorrow night. The Rangers have already been knocked out of tournament play. They lost 5-1 on Saturday. So Minster will be playing host to Lincoln View tomorrow here in Minster. Coming up for the Rangers, we're going to be in the center of the order. Number 14, Zach Newman, followed by Nathan Murgus and Cory Cook, and then we'll be back to the top of the order.
One change we have for Minster is Isaac Schmeezing. Number 6 is playing third base for the Wildcats. and we'll try to see if there's any other changes out there. We'll give those to you as we go along.
I believe Nixon's done for the day. Probably getting rest for tomorrow night's game. So 2 pitches in, 1 ball, 1 strike. Number 2, Aaron Ernst, still on the mound with Stubbs behind the plate. It's going to be fouled off, sent into the dugout, heads up over on Knoxville side.
And between Aaron Ernst and Kyle Heitkamp, they have a no-hitter going.
They're doing a good job with the Rangers getting 1 run off of an error. That's going to swing and a miss and a strikeout for Ernst. Coming up now is going to be number 9, Nathan Murgus, the catcher. Been doing a good job behind the plate for the Rangers today.
Nathan grounded out to second on a nice play there by Lemco at second base. And that was in the 2nd inning.
I dare to say underneath most circumstances, that was a hit what he had the last time, but Lemco was just playing in no man's land and read him right.
He's not playing there now. He's playing straight away, and that time he was playing more over toward second and caught the ball right behind second base.
2 straight swing and misses by Murgus. Quickly down in the count, 2-0 or 0-2. It'll be a ball high.
Well, if he's got a breaking ball, this will be a good time for it.
Definitely would. He just brought a strike in and got strike 3. Just did a fastball right past him. So that brings up number 7, Cory Cook.
First base, Isaac Schmeezing at third base, Jared Osborne in left field, Jonathan Niemeyer in right field, and Bryce Schmeezing in center field.
So we got a bunch of changes out on the field for Minster. Have a Schmeezing at center and at third. We'll get the rest of them to you after the break. So that's going to be a ball low. Even the count on Cook, 1-1. Knoxville still looking for that first hit.
One change I did get there was John Niemeyer out in right field.
It'll be a ball high by Ernst. Rangers needing a spark. Good eye by Cook. Takes it to 3 balls, 1 strike. Ernst with the pitch. Right down the middle for a strike. Nothing coming easy for the Rangers today. Strike 3 called, looking. And that's the end of the inning, so the score remains 9-1 after 4.5. We'll be right back here on NKTelco Sports.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony home management system. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minster. We have a player change. Number 7, Cory Cook, will be taking over the responsibilities on first. Number 17, Nathan Tinderman, he's off on an injury. We're rightly not sure what's wrong with him. We'll just keep him in our thoughts tonight, and if anything comes back up, what happened, but there is an injury on the field between the innings. So we have Cory Cook on first now for New Knoxville. There's going to be multiple changes on the Minster side here for this batting order.
And they're talking about what we were talking about when we saw Cory Cook come out to play first. He can do that as a DH, but he cannot enter the game in Tinderman's spot. He has to stay in the 9th place in the batting order. So there has to be a
I don't know if they just force an out every time Tinderman would come up, or if they would actually let him fill the spot.
Well, they have players on the bench, and somebody's going to have to come in to play first base. There could be a double switch someplace, but Cory Cook cannot play first. Yeah, okay.
And that's what they're going to do. They're going to put Cook.
Osborne is coming out of the game.
That will move Cook to second.
Yep.
And Brandon.
Yeah. See, Cory Cook
Puckett
can come in and play second because he was a DH in that spot for the second baseman, Osborne. So he can come in and play. Now the DH was
looks like
done now since Cook came in.
So we can put Puckett at first.
Mm-hmm.
Second base will be covered by Cook. And then it looks like Bartholomew will be out in right. And if you think this is bad, wait till we come up to the batting order for Minster, because there's going to be changes all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Now, who did you have in right?
I have Bartholomew out in right.
Okay.
So strike one is called. And we are back in action. Minster needing 2 to score here to end the game. And quickly by number 15, going to be hit over to Cook. Tested and thrown out. So the first at bat.
That's
smart place to hit the ball, though. Get the guy that hasn't been in the field.
That ball will find you, and we have an oddity there with Cory Cook being left-handed. He's playing second base. You don't see that very often, but they're forced into doing that.
Coming up to bat now is going to be number 10, Bryce Schmeezing. That was John Niemeyer, number 15, that was just up. Made good contact, was just thrown out on a 4-3. So first pitch in to Schmeezing. It's called a strike. Second one's a ball, so it counts even 1-1.
Bryce comes into the game batting .349. He's had 63 plate appearances.
That's going to be bunted right back to Leffel. Leffel picks it up, throws to first, and out number 2 recorded by the Rangers.
Coming to bat for the Whitecaps, number 22, Peter Falk.
So we're back up to the top of the order.
And Falk's had quite a day. He walked in the first inning, scored a run, hit a single in the second inning, scored a run, and then he tripled in the fourth inning and scored a run. So he's having quite an afternoon here.
So first pitch in is going to be a ball high, or second pitch, I should say. So 2 balls, no strikes. To Peter Falk, number 22. Strike called. Leffel still on the mound for the Rangers. It'll be a ball low.
9 runs and 4 hits. 2 errors for the Wildcats for New Knoxville. 1 run, no hits, and no errors. So, all in all, they've played, the game so far without any errors, which is unusual for the Rangers.
Coming up now is going to be number 18, Isaac Dorsten.
But their problem has not been obviously errors. It's been the walks and the hit batters.
That's going to be a fair ball. Gets past third baseman, and that's going to advance the runner.
And he's going to score.
He's going to score. So one of the 2 runs are across that Minster is needing. So chalk it up to a 5th hit, and that puts Dorsten all the way to second.
Batting for the Wildcats, the third baseman, Isaac.
So number 6, Isaac Schmeezing, coming up now. I think that's the 3rd Isaac we've had today. Pretty popular name over here in Minster.
Popped up.
It's going to be popped up over to first, and Brandon Puckett with the catch, and that'll be the end of the inning, but 1 did come across. Score now 10-1. Minster leads. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Minster, Ohio, where the Wildcats lead 10-1 over the New Knoxville Rangers. Coming up to bat for the Rangers is going to be number 6. This should be Bartholomew, I believe. Or, I'm sorry, it'd be number 8, top of the order, with Hunter McMurray.
And we have Isaac Dorsten in the ball game now for Minster playing first base.
So Logan Leffel will be up next, followed by Nick Top.
Hunter flied out to left field in the first and grounded out to third base in the third.
It's going to be popped straight up over to short. Caught and retrieved. So Falk, number 22 at the catch.
Now batting, number 4, Logan Leffel.
So number 4, Logan Leffel coming up to bat.
Leffel is grounded out to short in the first, grounded out to short in the third.
Going to be another one over to third, picked up there by Schmeezing, thrown, high throw, but nice catch and recovery by Jared Husselman. I'm sorry, let's change that name. That would be Isaac Dorsten with a nice catch.
Yeah, Hulsman is out in left field. I'm not sure we announced that change or not, but
so to bat now is number 5, Nick Top. He's scored the only run for the Rangers. Quickly up and count. 2 balls, no strikes. Top pulling up for the bunt, pulls it back. Waiting on the pitch. That's going to be popped up over first base, unable to get to it.
Out of play.
Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, or top of the 6th.
Top walked in the first inning, and in the 4th inning he was on there by the second baseman.
It's going to be a dribbler. Still trying to keep the no-hitter intact, and they do it and throw him out. So with a 1-3, 3rd out, that'll be the end of 5.5. Rangers down 10-1 to Minster. We'll be right back with a word from our sponsors on NKTelco Sports.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today. NKTelco is your hometown provider. We are Northwest Ohio's leading independent broadband company that brings fiber to your home. Larger competitors talk about it, but we've been delivering our fiber network for over 10 years, guaranteeing more bandwidth and services. Over 80 HD channels, Echo Whole Home DVR, interactive channel guides, in-demand, internet-based phone systems, and local news and sports channels. Innovative, futuristic, and cost-effective.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minster, Ohio. We got an update on Nathan Tinderman. Talking to some of the staff over there, they said that his left arm just went numb, and the family's just going to go get him checked out for general purpose. So get well soon, Nathan. Get back to baseball, and the Rangers find themselves in a pretty serious hole here, Ron. 10-1.
Yeah, they need to stop right here. Obviously, the 10-run rule is getting closer. It's 10-1 right now. Minster needs 1 run, and this game would be over.
And for trying to have a stop, you got the wrong guy coming up to bat. Lemco, number 3, playing cleanup, has done just that today.
He doubled in the first, walked in the second, and he had a sacrifice fly to center.
And quickly hit by the pitch right in the middle of the back. That one hurts.
That is what, 4 or 5?
That's a fifth player hit by a ball.
You know, once in a while you'll see 1, maybe 2, but I don't know if I've ever seen.
We've had back-to-back twice. So we got number 31, Jared Osborne coming up to bat. Going to be a ball low.
And obviously they're not intentional by any means. It just comes from wildness.
There's just not much control. It's been a long season. They're going to steal for second, and he gets down, and he's safe.
And Cook does a nice job there backing up second, because if that gets by him, Lemco's on third.
So Hoelscher up to bat still. Count 2 balls, no strikes. That ball's in the dirt, and that's going to advance the runner over to third. So Minster's just 90 feet away from wrapping this game up here on a run rule, 11-1. Score is 10-1 now.
Hoelscher grounded out to short his first time up in the 4th inning. Ground ball to short here probably scores the winning run.
And that's going to be a ball hit, and that is going to be the end of the game. That will make it 11. So we will take a break here, and we'll be back with final stats and wrap-up here on NKTelco Sports.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony home management system. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Okay, we're back here at Minster, Ohio, where we had the senior night here for the Minster Wildcats, and there are 7 seniors out there. And right now, Coach Wiss will be introducing those 7 players.
I'm going to bring them up in alphabet in numerical order. First is going to be number 7, Alex Heitkamp.
Okay, the first one is Alex Heitkamp. He played center field tonight for the Wildcats.
Basketball for 4 years, football for 2, and golf for 1. Alex is a lifeguard at the pool. He's a member of the drama club and the National Honor Society. He's going to attend the University of Cincinnati in industrial management. Alex Heitkamp. Number 11, senior Ryan Brown.
Next we have Ryan Brown. Ryan started tonight in right field.
4 years in baseball, swim team 1 year. He's a member of the drama club, member of the FFA. He's a member of the band for 4 years. He's a Buckeye Boys State representative. And Ryan is going to the United States Air Force to be a tactical specialist. Senior Ryan Brown.
I don't know if you could hear that or not, but he's going to the Air Force.
Number 12, Kyle Heitkamp. Cash money.
Coming up now is going to be number 12, Kyle Heitkamp.
His parents, Brad and Tracy. Kyle's a 4-year member of the baseball team and the football team, a 1-year member of the basketball team, a drama club member, and a member of the band. Kyle's going to attend West Virginia University with a major in engineering. Senior Kyle Heitkamp.
Kyle will be going to West Virginia, Big 12 school.
Number 16, Brett Hoelscher. His parents, Greg and Gail.
And that's Brett Hoelscher.
Brett has played baseball for 4 years, basketball for 4 years, football for 2, and golf for 1. Brett's been a big part of what we've done here on a daily basis. He is going to attend the University of Cincinnati in electrical engineering technology.
Going to be a Bearcat.
Nothing wrong with that in Ohio.
Nope.
Boys staying home.
Number 17, senior Josh Nixon.
This is Josh Nixon.
football team and the baseball team. Josh is a youth leadership member in the schools. He's a class officer. He is going to attend the University of Dayton in business economics and pursue a baseball career at the University of Dayton. Senior, Josh Nixon.
Going to be a Dayton Flyer.
Future baseball player for the Flyers, getting a good one.
Senior shortstop, number 22, Peter Falk.
This is Peter Falk. Played shortstop tonight for the Wildcats.
Peter participated in football for 2 years, basketball and baseball for 4. A drama club member, a class officer, and a member of the National Honor Society. Peter is also going to attend the University of Dayton with an engineering degree. Senior shortstop, Peter Falk.
Also going to Dayton.
At the rate the places around here hiring engineers, it sounds like the kids got good heads on their shoulders.
Yep.
His parents, Dave and Gina. Reed is a 4-year member of the football team, as well as
So number 34, Reed Frick, first baseman.
to attend Ball State University with a major in communication and journalism. Senior, Reed Frick.
Well, that is the list of the 7 of the Minster seniors. Once again, Peter Falk, Brett Hoelscher, Josh Nixon, Reed Frick, Kyle Heitkamp, Ryan Brown, and Alex Eiding. And that's leaving a tradition here in Minster. There's some big shoes to fill out there. A couple of them 3- and 4-year lettermen. But we'll go ahead and we'll go straight on into the players or the final stats and player of the game. So if you want to do final stats real quick, Ron, we'll hand it over to you.
Okay. For the Minster Wildcats, they had 11 runs on 6 hits, and they committed 2 errors. New Knoxville, 1 run. They did not get a hit, and they did not have any errors. So the final score, 11-1 Wildcats in 5 innings.
And the combination of Heitkamp and Ernst on the mound, pitching a no-hitter today, that's got to be something good to be going out on senior night.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're looking at Nixon, probably our number 1 pitcher, Falk, number 2. So it was nice for those guys to come out here, and you know, they haven't had that many innings this year. I think Heitkamp started this game with 20 2/3 innings of pitching, and so he did a good job. And then Aaron Ernst comes in and finishes his job off, and they don't give up a hit. So those 2 guys have something to be proud of.
Yeah, did a nice job, especially for a couple of underclassmen. So now we'll go into the players of the game, and for New Knoxville, sponsored by Main Street Station.
Okay, we're going to give that award to Nick Top. He scored New Knoxville's only run of the game, and he's going to get the Player of the Game award, sponsored by Main Street Station of New Knoxville.
And for the flip side, for the Minster Wildcat Player of the Game?
For the Minster Wildcat Player of the Game, we're going to give that to Alex Lemco. Alex made a real nice play there at second base in the field. He had a double, he walked, he had a sacrifice fly, and he also singled home the winning run. So he had quite an afternoon here for Alex. And the Player of the Game for Minster is sponsored by Subway in New Bremen, Ohio.
And with 7 seniors on the team, it's nice to see an underclassman come through and actually pull through when the team needs them. So that's pretty much it here from Minster. Again, Minster winning 11-1. We'd like to thank our crew, Daniel Allen leading us all out here, Phil Wiedenhef and Bryce Hambrick working in the truck and in the cameras. Ron Cruzy, I'm Matt Everidge, and this has been a production of NKTelco Sports. Have a good night, everybody.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.